This is a Brooklyn-bound 2 train. The next stop is
Wall Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Welcome back, everyone. This is Not Your Advisor with NYU Grad on Monday, September 8th. Hope you all had a great weekend. Welcome to podcast number 522. The market is not exhibiting a lot of volume today, so I apologize in advance if you don't want to talk about anything other than the market. You can probably press fast forward 3 minutes. I'll try to be less than that, but I did want to start off with that 26% of the Nasdaq 100 or 15% of the S&P 500 are below the 50-day moving average just via 2 companies. That's right. Basically, if you look at the Mag 7 and the weighting, it's perversely overweight NVIDIA and Microsoft. And of the Mag 7, both of those are under their 50-day moving averages, which is a little bit concerning. But I want to digress a little bit here. And I heard about this story in North Carolina where a Ukrainian woman was basically murdered on the light rail. I'm not going to go too much detail into what actually happened, but I'm going to share a quote. "Law and order exists for the purpose of establishing justice, and that when they fail in this purpose, they become the dangerously structured dams that block the flow of social progress." And that quote is by Dr. Martin Luther King. The last bit that I'd like to leave you with on this and why I'm sharing it is that typically what you and I as a community tolerate typically becomes the baseline of our society. And I'm not going to dive into politics, but I just want to state as a future parent expecting a baby girl, we all need to increase the consequences of evil. Enough to the point where things like this don't happen. Where a mob of a dozen folks ram a vehicle into a jewelry store in broad daylight in San Jose and just robbed the place. We need consequences higher than the crime.
We can't forget that this is just a small taste of the in-depth analysis that Not Your Advisor provides. They don't just throw numbers at you. They connect the dots, find those hidden trends, and help you understand what's driving the markets.
If you want the full picture, you got to check out the full Not Your Advisor episode.
Don't forget to subscribe to notyouradvisor.com.
And all their premium content. I mean, it's like having a direct line to what's really going on in the market.
It is. It really is. They cut through all the BS and give you the kind of info that you just won't find anywhere else.
Think about this. Investing is all about making decisions that work for you and your goals. You're the one in control.
Not Your Advisor can give you the map, but you choose where you want to go.
And with that empowering thought, we'll sign off. Happy investing.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.